How many theories is that now? Then you've got the press secretary talking absolute gibberish, bilge, lies, measurable, demonstrable dishonesty, claiming that it was all based on a feeling that Donald Trump had about bombs that don't exist. And you want to make the claims about terrorism? Look me in the eye and tell me that an unstable regime is going to be a less effective sponsor of terrorism than a stable regime. Or, indeed, that if terrorists are minded to do harm to the West, bombing the East is going to minimise that likelihood rather than maximise it. Then you've got Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State. Are you ready for another theory? Are you ready for another example? And they're all coming from the same building. This cannot be exaggerated, the importance of this simple fact. They are all coming from the same building. So you think about the weapons of mass destruction and you know that one day you'll know whether it was true or not. Why are they doing this war? You will never know. And that, I'm afraid, is the point. Here is Marco Rubio trying to unsay something that he said on tape the previous day.
Yesterday, you told us that Israel was going to strike Iran and that's why we needed to get involved. Today, the president said that Iran was going to get...
Yeah, your statement is false. So that's not what I was asked very specifically. Were you there yesterday?
Yes, I asked a question.
No, were you the one that... Because somebody asked me a question yesterday. Did we go in because of Israel? And I said, you were asking me that. You from that follow-up. And I said, no. I told you this had to happen anyway. The president made a decision, and the decision he made was that Iran was not going to be allowed to hide behind its ballistic missile program, that Iran was not going to be allowed to hide behind its ability to conduct these attacks. That decision had been made. The president systematically made a decision to systematically destroy this terroristic capability that they had, and we carried that out. I was very clear in that answer. This was a question of timing, of why this had to happen as a joint operation.
So he's trying to unsay what he'd said the previous day. And, of course, the capabilities that they speak of, they were boasting about having destroyed 9 months previously. So either they've gone from 0 to 60 in the 9 months since they destroyed the capability last June, or they were lying about destroying the capability last June, or they're lying now about the capabilities that still exist, or they're just always lying. Or they're just always lying. So how many is that? It's about regime change, but it's not, because it's probably going to be the sun that gets installed. It's about replacing the Ayatollah with people that we like, but we've accidentally killed them all. It's because Israel were going to go ahead, and we realised that Iran would retaliate against us if Israel attacked them, and so we thought we'd better attack Iran before they were the victims of an unprovoked attack from Israel. Is it because Donald Trump had a feeling based on facts? But I can't really explain how you have a feeling based on facts. You either have a feeling or you have facts. They are two conflicting and contradictory things until the evidence is provided. Now, I've got that as 5. How many have you got now?